Ah, now we gotta get on the camera. There we go. There we go. What's down with y'all? Well, what's up now, y'all? Hey, you know what's up with today's show, man? You know how we come. We about to hit the road. About to head to H Town to go see what's happening with these bands. You heard me? Y'all know how we coming. What's up, Rock? We out here. We got another show. I know we starting late, but we still gonna get our point across. Y'all go ahead on and like, share, subscribe, tag. You know, if you're going to the National Battle of the Bands, go ahead on and go ahead on put some fire in the comments if you're going to the Battle of the Bands. It's going down out there in Houston. You know, and look like we're gonna be straight in Houston. It might not be in New Orleans, but we're gonna be straight in Houston with this little rain coming. So y'all go ahead and put that fire in them comments if y'all going to the National Battle of the Band.
What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
What's that, man? Y'all
What's
know we got the band Jesus himself.
Yeah, man, my internet acting a little flu gazing right now, but you know I'm in here. You know I'm in here.
Facts. Hey, look, it's gonna be my honor to be able to ride along with the fucking band Jesus. You dig? Like, you know, it's like I'm gonna be in that holy land of band. You know, whenever we taking that ride to Houston. You heard me, Burger?
You said you're gonna be in the holy land of bands.
Yeah. You know, you hear me? You know,
I remember I that's why
when you're in the presence of Jesus, you know, it's a different
yeah,
feeling. You
band
hear me?
band Jesus,
It's a different feeling.
you know
You know,
how
you
it goes.
talk
Shout out to
different.
my haters. Shout out to my haters and my non-supporters. I still love y'all.
Right. If you a hater, pull up on us at the National Battle of the Bands. You know, because you're gonna be in that presence too, that presence of Jesus. You did. You're gonna be able to walk
The
differently, talk
the,
differently. You did.
the
You're gonna be better
anointed
on your
one.
instrument just by being in the presence of Jesus. If you understand what I'm saying.
The, just by being the presence of the anointed one. You know what I'm
The
saying? I could just
anointed.
touch y'all and
You
yeah, you
did.
know how it
You
goes.
know, you lay a hand. You know, the music says when you're in the presence of Jesus, you
You better
you
tell him.
you, it sounds different. You know, the vibrations of the from the horns, they come out different. So when those bands are
You know,
playing in NRG Stadium, it's gonna be a heavenly sound coming
when they sing,
from the marching bands.
you gonna put a little pep in their step for me. You know how they do. You know, in the presence of the Lord, you gotta
Man,
make sure you
the the, the, the 90s are gonna be impeccable. You dig on the field, you dig? Them dudes gonna be the kick, you know, the Jaguar rocks, whatever they want to call their own rocks. Everything is just gonna be impeccable because of the presence of Jesus. Lord have mercy.
you know what I'm saying? All I wanna do is see in all seriousness, I wanna see everybody like do their best. Cause my hopes is not high for COVID this year. But we would get on that later on in the show. I wasn't impressed with really nobody that came out. Jackson State, they sounded okay, but I still feel like most bands are gonna feel that effect from COVID. And as much, we prideful behind our stuff, and I know all y'all went to these HBCUs, but I'm not expecting a lot, bro, because COVID is still COVID, and it's undefeated. You know what I'm saying? One week you might have 20 baritones, you got 8 the next week because COVID to knock half your section out. So I'm just saying.
But look, you know why I'm expecting a little pressure? Because a lot of these band directors got targets on their back and they got chips on their shoulders. So they gonna be trying to bully something.
I think Talladega coming to bully because Talladega started camp before everybody else. in Talladega, basically, they got the jump on everybody.
But look, I'm not expecting anything from Talladega
So,
Field Show. Please don't judge some people field show because they literally just
you really like? I'm gonna ask you a question. I want to see a good show, but I don't think I'm really going for the entertainment. I'm not going for the field show portion. I want to hear the stands. I want to hear what everybody got in the stands.
I want to see it all. I definitely understand. I also want and but they stepped in out the time. Y'all can see me now? Yeah, I see it. Hey, I, you know what? Let's handle our business. We're gonna go ahead on past this time. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I don't think they'll do that shit. But hey, what are y'all expecting from this National Battle of the Bands? What are your expectations from the bands? You dig? Like what do you expect to see out of certain bands? Certain bands don't have the same expectations. I'm not expecting the same thing out of every band. I expect greatness out of Southern University. I expect greatness out of Norfolk and Bethune and Tennessee State. You know, Jackson State gonna be what they want. They're gonna be who they are. They're gonna fuck up anyway. So I expect different things. So what are y'all expecting from these bands coming out? They've only been in camp a couple of weeks. So what are y'all expecting? Man, what's going on in the comments? I expect to see Behold. Somebody was playing with Norfolk earlier. I forgot what it was. I was gonna tag you, but they was going hard on Behold on the Behold. Who shit? Wait, what's going on in these comments? I'm missing it. Don't play with your mom. Oh Lord, Jesus Christ, y'all calm down out there. But look, hey, we're gonna be in a building. We're gonna be in section 125. You dig what the band is. If y'all gonna be out there, we're gonna be out and about Sunday morning if it ain't raining too bad. We're gonna be out and about. We might be out and about Saturday night too. They talking about they oh Lord. I should have known. That's like John Mack. They y'all better not fighting this bitch. It's war. Yeah, it is war in these kind of. I'm talking about they going hard. I mean, what y'all think Talladega gonna come out and like? Never mind. I don't want to do that. Like that's not my. It's not my place to do. I think Talladega gonna do what they do. I think they're gonna be. They're gonna be Talladega. They're gonna hit the field. It's gonna be. It's gonna be an easy show, and I respect the easy show that it's gonna be because, like I said, they just now confirmed today, so I'm not gonna hold them to the same standard that I'm holding everybody else who've been knowing about this for a minute. So I am expecting them to go out there and try to bully people. People that they can't normally get their hands on. People like Norfolk, Bethune. They're gonna try to make a name in that world because they ain't making no names with the other bands. Even though they probably can make a name with Jackson State, with they pool ass. Yeah, I agree with you. They gonna catch a body. They probably already know what body they want to catch. Like they probably like when we get to Houston, it's up against Tennessee State. It's up against Norfolk. Whoever they pick, they gonna pick somebody to try to work at this battle of the bands. So for all the band directors out there, y'all better be on the alert because Dr. Bond's coming with it on his mind. He coming with it on his mind, and I like it. I like it. Oh, gang. Like St. Augustine. Yeah. It's gonna be some shit like that. And I also feel like Kid gonna try to punish some too. I feel the band that he was gonna target to me. I have no inside scoop, but they ain't even playing. They're not even watching them. I feel like he was gonna try to punish them. But I do know one day it's gonna be the arrangements are gonna be on another level because they have a chip on their shoulder. Hey, where you heard that at? Where you heard that at? Because if they do, it's bad if they do because it's just gonna be some brutal shit. I just left practice, so it's gonna be a show. I hate I have to work Sunday. Damn, that's cool. If Southern do play all Brown arrangements, it's just gonna be brutal, because Brown is a a beast of an arranger. He's unlike no other. So if Southern is playing Brown arrangements, which I doubt it, I think they're gonna pull out everything but Brown arrangements so that they can try to make that point to some of these ignorant people that think that they can't write music. Call in. So I mean, I don't know if why anybody knows like why Texas Southern pulled out. I'm hearing that it's from COVID. Um, why did they pull out? Anybody in the comments? That's not right. What's not right, Aaron? Hey, I appreciate you for watching on YouTube, man. Right? Why would they listen? Yeah, like Thomas, how that like that's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. Like all they've been hearing all summer is they lost Brian Simmons, and now the juke is gonna go down, and the arrangements are gonna get worse. Nah, they're definitely not gonna pull out any Brian Simmons arrangement. The only time I can see them pulling out a Brian arrangement is in like a tribute, and that'll only happen at like a Southern Texas Southern game. So I don't foresee Southern playing Brian music. Hey, everybody know that Kenneth is a great arranger. I've been pushing for Kenneth, since before anybody even know that Brian was stepping or was taking another position. I was always saying that Brian, I mean that Kenneth was the next assistant director at Southern University. It came to pass, but and I was excited, but um, it we already know what he can do. It's not even a question. When he do touch that, I think his first song gonna be ridiculous. There's gonna be some crazy shit, and I'm here for if y'all didn't know that's my crab brother. Um, I'm expecting nothing but greatness from Kenny. Yeah, I mean Brian can't go. He can't go to Texas Southern and play Southern arrangements just because he'll never hear the end of it from not only from his students but from his alumni. All of it, all of the people that support him right now. It wouldn't be right. I wouldn't want him to go there and play Southern arrangement because that's kind of whack to me. Unless they do like a tribute to somebody at Southern. I mean, That would be the only way I would put out something from Southern. But and the same thing with Southern. Unless it's a tribute to Brian Simmons, I wouldn't pull out nothing that he played when he was there. And that's hard. That's Brian wrote some great music at Southern, so it's gonna be hard not to go into that library and say, I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna pull this out. Man, I'm gonna kill him with this one because he was so great while he was at Southern, and it's hard not to go. I mean, the Juke go back in a library for a lot of stuff, from old past band directors. So it's gonna be hard not to go. And I think down the line they would. Just like you haven't really heard any Nathan Hamer arrangements, because they want to give it. You got to give it some time. You got to give it some time for other people to do their thing. What up, Johnny?
What's happening to the audience? What's happening to everybody? Say, bro. Hey, man.
Oh no, here you go.
I just want to say that it's good to be in the house of the Lord one more
Absolutely.
time. Good to be in the house of the Lord one more time.
Amen. And Deacon Johnny, how was the first game, brother?
I mean, we ain't really do too much, man. We just
Facts. I mean, but y'all went out. If y'all didn't know, they were Johnny Band, the Aberson Side Academy went out today, and they put a little something out there, not too much that I know of. So if you're looking for the clip, and then look, I want to say one thing about Johnny Band before he start talking, because he long-winded like a pastor. Johnny is accepting donations for his band uniforms. If y'all didn't see, he posted a video of the sample uniform that came in, and that thing is off the chain. That thing off the chain. Even if you don't like it, Johnny is taking donations for a band uniform, so those kids can feel like they have, the full experience of marching in the high school band. So if y'all have anything y'all have, if y'all want to give to Johnny and his program, y'all go ahead and hit Johnny up, and y'all can DM him for information about giving to his program. That's all I wanted to say. I've been wanting to say that.
Say, bro. And let me say. Let me also say this, bro. Somebody fighting again? Oh yeah. Oh, all right. So look. What I also want to say is, man, I just want to say that, like, doing this and doing marching band and just being a band director and all this stuff is a lot of hard work. But I'm gonna tell you what some of the mind-boggling things about a lot of different things. And I don't expect everybody to support, but I like all these bands in the city of New Orleans need support. You know what I'm saying? And not just in the city of New Orleans, these. So we've been there. Of course, we have our school is African American. And one of the things that's kind of mind-boggling to me is that, and even to the kids, because I had this conversation with them, is that I asked my kids in my first period, they're not band kids, but I asked them I said, once y'all share this post about the band, it was like, man, I don't want that. I don't want that. Some of them like, I don't want that on my page. Like, your page ain't all that, I'm saying, but it's like we always try to tear each other down instead of like trying to build each other up. And the crazy thing is they got people that just don't. If you not go donate, some people just don't share that shit. And that's be the craziest thing, because that's free. Like, we don't understand how much that hurts. Not just me trying to get donations or anybody trying to get donations, but that hurts people that have businesses, our own people. What's wrong with you sharing on your page? Like, that's a button click. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People it's crazy because the only way some people get their stuff shared, they gotta say, well, we gonna have a raffle, $100. We gonna do this. I be on Instagram and I see that stuff, and it's crazy because people really be like tripping about just sharing. Like, what that's gonna hurt for you to just share a post about somebody trying to better their environment and everything like that? Because you never know if 50 people share, you never know who's going to see that.
Right.
And I just, even with our show, we've been asking people to share, and like our show for a long time. right?
Yep.
And it's crazy that we still been trying to get people to like and share, like and share. Like that's a button to click. That ain't much hard work. You know what I'm saying? And it's, I just feel like we just be tearing each other down. We can make each other richer. So like we support each other. Like we be really hurting each other, dog. Like that shit is mind boggling to me.
Hey, look, what if everybody in here band is? How did you feel when you first put on a uniform? Even it could be middle school, high school, college. How did you feel when you put that uniform on? If y'all experience is the same as mine, when I put on that Walker uniform, I felt like I was on top of the world. You did. When I put that S on, I felt like I couldn't be touched. I want, those kids deserve to have that same feeling that you had when you put that uniform on. Everybody have had that experience. Y'all in the mirror. You watching in the mirror and shit. Every kid should have that experience of, putting on that uniform and getting ready to step out. You dig? I'm about to step off this bus and they're gonna like this. You dig? So y'all go ahead and donate to Johnny. What's that with your people?
Yeah, yelling at you.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Y'all go ahead on and donate to Johnny program and let them kids have that experience. Yeah, intimate too.
And the crazy thing is, like, especially in my era, a lot of our era, man, we were playing on instruments with tapes and all kind of shit, tuned up and all that shit. And we know better, and we know how we felt. So why we can't do better for the next? That's what we're supposed to do for the next generation. But it's either, to me, that shit is bigger than a donation to any band. It's bigger than like somebody that got a business. You know what I'm saying? Like support it or just share it. Like it goes a long way.
Yeah. It's an investment into a kid. Like that's how I look at it.
Oh, for donations for Abe, you could go to what it is, Cash App, Aberson Alumni. Cash App, $1 Aberson Alumni.
Exactly, Aaron. Like that feeling is like that. Yeah, adrenaline. It goes even more high when you put that uniform on. You did. Every time I wear S, any type of S on a shirt or anything, I walk outside and I got a different kind of pride. You did. I got a different kind of walk. I ride around. I got an S on the front of my car, and I feel like my car is better than everybody else's car now because I got that S on my car. You did.
So all right. So let me get to the petty thing. So of course, like we had a little jamboree today, Aberson jamboree, Aberson versus Madison Prep and Aberson versus Severity Reed. So man, it's just crazy because people come up with all kind of excuses. All kind of excuses not to show up. But it is what it is, bro. Also, man, I'm just getting on here. I just want to send my condolences to the family of Eric Briscoe.
Absolutely.
98. I mean, I have so many feelings and emotions about it, and I really don't want. I mean, I would say how I feel, but it's gonna come off real blunt. And sometimes you got to watch what you say in the society that we live in, because when you say certain things, it just be crazy about some stuff. But man, dude was a good dude, and it's just crazy that we losing too many good people over senseless crimes.
Yeah.
I'm saying senseless crimes, and some of the problems that some of the problems we never want to talk about or deal with. You know what I'm saying? We never want to talk about or deal with. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say my condolences to his family, the family of Eric Briscoe, the Zulu family, the John Mack family, the JOCE Southern University family, any other organization he belongs a part of, man. That was a good dude.
And y'all keep Matt family lifted up. They also lost a loved one this past week. So y'all keep Matt and his family lifted up. That's Matt is one of the greatest people I know. And I I hate to see or hear that he's devastated like he is because of senseless crime. So y'all keep Matt family lifted up also.
So that's Matt lost his cousin Sunday, and he lost another one last night too.
Think so. Something like that. Something like that.
Mm.
Yeah. But look, we don't want to make this a show, make it all sad and everything. So we're gonna go ahead on there and review the Jackson State merge. We're gonna look at that piece of shit, and I want to know. I'm gonna give you my real opinion on what I think about Jackson, and then I want to hear what y'all got to say about Jackson. They big.
Jesus Christ.
I, I'm gonna say. No, go ahead. Go for it, Burger.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm keeping it real. Like, I mean, they got a little fine tuning they gotta do, but bruh, imagine what that's gonna sound like mid season. Like I'm kind of excited for band, but like I said earlier, before I was having interruptions, I'm not holding nobody to a too high of a standard this year because COVID is still COVID. But man, that sounded good. Like they were smashing that. And then that ending opened up. They opened up at the end.
I agree that the ending was better than the whole song. To me, the beginning of it was fluffy. And 3 weeks down the line, that song gonna be better. It's gonna be coming. It's gonna be pushing. But it was fluffy. And I know I talk. This gonna sound like but I talk about Jackson State Tubas a lot. This is probably one of the worst Jackson State Tuba lines I've heard, and it's bad because they're 90% upperclassmen.
Man, them niggas was honky tonky, bro. What you talking about?
Yeah, but no, when you think about Jackson State tuba section, you think about one tuba, one big ass tuba, right? Just like Alabama A&M tuba section.
Mm-hmm.
One tuba. They didn't sound like one tuba. You did.
Yeah, it
They
sounded like 27 of them. 26
yeah, it
of
sounded
them.
like 27 of them that couldn't play together. I just they're gonna be good.
Jackson
They're gonna be
State.
straight.
I have Jackson State finishing top 2 this year.
Yeah, well, of course.
My number 1 band gonna surprise a lot of y'all. Y'all gonna be mad, but
y'all already know my number 1 band gonna be. I think, but Jackson State, um, I think they did too much. They showed their hand too early,
who
and
Jackson State?
yeah,
Man, this is
they
what
showed their
Jackson
hand
do
too
every
early.
year. Why you acting
Yeah, they
like you
do it
don't?
every year, but they showed their hand too early, and it wasn't all good. It wasn't all bad either,
It
but
was
it
better
was.
than Southern. It was better than Sunday Fan Day.
Yeah, I mean, Southern Fan Day pissed me off too because they wasn't playing. They were just
Did you
blowing
hear?
into the horn.
Dude, did you hear whiskey? That shit made me want to go drink.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't satisfied with Southern Fan Day either. You dig? I felt like they was just holding back. Like, I but I do I expect them to be like that for the year? Shit, no. So that's just to show I'm not being biased. I wasn't excited about Southern either.
So you're saying
But
Jackson State had a better showing than Southern is what you're saying?
nah, I'm not saying that because Jackson State fucked
So
up.
if you
They
had to
like
take away from the weekend, if you had to take who would you have took? Who had the better overall performance?
Southern because they sounded better. Jackson State. First off, they fucked up. They fucked up big time. Like it wasn't just a fuck up where one person played out of tune. The whole band was fucking lost.
That is true. They
The,
did mess up. They did mess
the
up.
whole band was lost. And then, like I said, they showed their hand too early. They
Why
wasn't
do
playing
you
together,
hate?
which is expected.
Why do you hate
Which is
Jackson State
expected.
so much? Why do you hate on Jackson State so much? Why do you hate Jackson State so much? Can you answer that question for me?
I don't hate them. Well, I do hate them, but just fuck Jackson State is how I feel. But I just be truthful about them, man. I don't. They just don't do it for me sometimes. And this time was one of them. They
Did
didn't
you
do it for me,
not?
and
Did
they
you
did
like
exactly
seriously?
what I said. They did exactly what I said. They are fuck ups.
I can't listen. They messed up. I'm not saying they didn't mess up, but to say that, like, that's what I'm like. People have been passing their opinion on Jackson like the whole week, and what y'all typing and saying, I ain't heard that. Like, I'm like, okay, if this is what we got put out so far, Jackson State like they gonna put a foot in everybody's ass.
Look, if I'm gonna say it like this, if Jackson bring that same mentality to NRG on Sunday, they're gonna be in trouble. They bring that same mentality to NRG on Sunday, they're gonna be in trouble. In the same sense, if Southern bring that same mentality to NRG on Sunday, they're gonna be in trouble.
But me and you both
Because
know that these Southern and Jackson State being in the same place will most
yeah,
definitely you're gonna see sparks. So you mean to
Jay
tell
Harris, I agree with that. I agree with that point. Jackson State coming out party was a lot more interesting. It was a whole lot more interesting.
I thought Jackson State put on a show for me this whole weekend.
It was more entertaining. They put on a show, all right. They put on a fucking show, all right. I just think they showed their hand too fast. They came out with some of their new arrangements that they got, and
Now
they
you
shouldn't
think
have.
that's let me tell you something. Jackson State every year for the merge, they get in there and they play songs that people want to hear. And they still
Yeah,
come to the season with a whole book. So you know that ain't it.
yeah. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that at all. But they should have just held it, saved it. You dig?
But In the bed sleep. How could y'all hear that? How could y'all hear that and then not think, bro? Like I still don't get what people were hating on about that song. Like what were y'all hating on? Like they sounded really good. Execution was damn near perfect. It was damn near perfect. They had a few hiccups, but what band don't? You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot.
Hey, that shit was loud. Especially the tubas was playing when they were playing the quarter notes.
Was
Oh
that
my God.
shade? Was that shade? You like
I
them little
mean
quarter, with them little
I
quarter
mean that's all they could play good is quarter notes. I mean, you get them bitches the quarter notes, they gonna bump them bitches. I'm telling you. You give them a moving part? Oh, fluff, 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 fluff.
Man, that was
Straight
cool.
fluff.
That was probably
Hey,
the song. That was probably the best song I've heard so far this year. That J. Cole.
for battle, huh?
Would you say?
You don't think they should have said that shit for the battle?
No, because if a band can pull something like that out this early, I don't want to hear the rest of their book. That's what I'm saying to you, because bands that can pull those type of arrangements out this early, that mean they got a book. They got a
I
book.
mean, but what I'm saying is, could you imagine hearing that shit in NRG Stadium? It would have that shit would have lifted the fucking dome up.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I
You
think
did.
people. Then it don't help that Jackson State band is humongous this year. Like, they really big.
Yeah, they ain't no hope. They pushing numbers.
They got bands out here fighting.
Maybe hit them too was fumbling that shit.
Boy,
Y'all, you hear what I'm saying though? You hear what I'm saying?
all I'm saying is these bands better not take Jackson State for no joke come Sunday.
Oh yeah, you can't take no band for a joke. You can't. There's not a band that's gonna be there that you can take for a joke.
Like, let me say this now. I'm there to watch y'all field shows and have a good time. But if y'all ain't pumping in them stands, like, I'm not even gonna take y'all serious. I'm just keeping it real. Like, everybody like, oh, I'm going for you ain't going for no field shows. You going to see them bands crank in the stands. So for Norfolk, FAMU, and Bethune, I know them three good bands, and North Carolina A&T too. Let me not forget about them. I hope y'all turning up, like cranking that stuff in the stands too, just as well as all that shucking and jiving on the field.
I'm going for both for the field shows for the stand battle more, but I'm definitely going because and the reason
If
being
we
is
if we
I've
see bands
I've
though,
never seen some of these bands like in live, like hit the field live is
it's
why.
on full bands that's gonna be entertaining on the field. And I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself, but it's gonna be full bands that do really good on the field, and everybody else just gonna be there.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm not excited to see everybody on the field. I'm excited to see. I like people like Norfolk. I want to see them on the field. Bethune, I want to see them on the field. You know, I want to see Tennessee State on the field. And there's certain bands that I want to see on the field live. I don't want to see no fucking.
Langston gonna be there.
I don't want to see FAMU on the field. Like,
why don't you want to see FAMU on the field?
Because I've seen it before, and I don't like it.
I have to, so yeah. I got you.
You know, I don't like it.
Boy.
What's they playing?
I don't know, but it was nice. It wasn't cool. So is that what we saying? It
Yeah,
wasn't cool.
yeah, it wasn't. I didn't know what they were playing. I was trying to catch it, but I couldn't.
I don't know, bro. All I can say, I hope y'all ain't taking these people light. Cause I'm just going by the clips that we have to go by.
Yeah,
Jackson State,
and that's all we could go by.
Jackson State is the band of the weekend.
But we all know.
We
You
all
know,
don't know nothing because we heard whiskey. And I got
we
my money. And I
we
got my
all
whiskey.
know what to expect from the Juke. It's not even a secret.
I
You
don't
know,
know.
we're not gonna play it if it ain't to that point. So Jackson can play whatever the fuck they want, but just know that the Juke is gonna bring that smoke, arrangements, and execution on and off the field. That's
I
what y'all
wouldn't
could expect.
I wouldn't expect anything less of them. But is it safe to say that Jackson State University owned this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that.
So you do believe they put on a better show than the Human Jukebox?
They were more entertaining.
Did
So
they put
yeah,
on
I'll
a
give you
better
that.
show than the Human Jukebox?
They were Yeah, because a show is entertainment. So
Just
yeah.
say yes, sir. When you say more past yes, it sounds like you're making an excuse.
No, I'm just saying they entertained the band world. They gave us something to talk about. Southern gave us thoughts.
I know what to expect from Southern. They just didn't deliver it this weekend. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and for you people that think Southern is in disarray, you are foolish.
Who said that?
I mean, if you believe Clancy Harris, if you believe for 1 second that Southern is in disarray, you are going for cones. I'm gonna put it like that. When have you when have you ever heard a Southern band in disarray? Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry. You never
Don't
have.
worry. Be
You
happy.
never have. So, um, hey, look. It's nothing. Tennessee, look, it's nothing against you, big dog. I'm just saying. If you feel like Southern is in disarray, you are going crazy. Like I'm not disrespecting you in any kind of way. Big homie. I appreciate your take on it, and that's what we're here for.
What was your last year at Southern?
2015.
So
Yep.
you and him marched in. He was in the Jackson in 2013, and you were also at Southern in 2013, right?
And we smashed them. We smashed them all my year.
Hold on, y'all smashed Jackson State 2013.
12, 13, 14. Every year we ever played Jackson, y'all know
So
what happened, man.
2013, y'all beat Jackson 2013 in the boombox, is what you're telling me.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, we're gonna have to review that boombox classic on this show.
We are gonna have to review it, and it's gonna tell you exactly what I'm telling you.
What was y'all famous song from 2013? If you don't mind me asking.
Was it that no flex on it? No, that was 14.
No, it was a Justin
Fed,
Timberlake song.
no, it was Feds watching, I believe.
No, it was a 20 slow song.
I mean, you tell
Justin
me
Timberlake
shit.
song. The Justin Timberlake song y'all messed up on. Did you forget that mess up?
What Justin Timberlake song?
Oh my God. We most
No,
definitely
look, I'm really like
Talladega played an arrangement of it too.
I don't know, bro. I really
Holy Grail.
don't.
Holy Grail. Holy Grail was the name of it. Wasn't that the year y'all messed up on Holy Grail? Right?
Yes, and we were dogging the shit out of them.
But what song did Jackson State mess up on?
The Holy Grail too. Go listen to it. They messed up on Holy Grail also.
I don't know.
Right after we messed up, they came played it right back and they messed up.
I'm just saying Jackson State won 2013. That's all.
We're gonna review that show 2 weeks from now.
And we'll bring Clancy on. It'll be a
Clancy,
fun
it'll be a pleasure
show.
to have you on. It'll be a pleasure to have you on here, Clancy. In 2 weeks, We'll do that.
weeks,
We'll do
Clinton, we
that.
need you on.
Next week, we're going to review the National Battle of the Bands. Y'all make sure y'all check us out while we on the road. You know, it's just going to be a couple pop-up shows here and there, you dig? So y'all check us out. Stay tuned. Peace and hair grease.
You already know.